I'm back. Alright guys, Chris here with RonBootsFarm, and it has been a while since we have posted a video. I forgot to look before I started this, but I want to say it's been 4 or 5 months at least, if not longer than that. And so I wanted to do this video to kind of explain what's been going on the last 4, 5, 6 months, however long it's been, and just let you know what's been going on with us and why we haven't posted any videos. So I think the last video I'd posted, and hopefully you can hear me because of course one of the neighbors had decided to start running a weed eater right when I start recording. I had let everybody know that my stepfather had just passed away recently, not long before that. So of course when you have that happen, there's all kinds of things that go into that, things you need to take care of and check on mom and all that. At about the same time, my wife received a promotion at work, which was great, but we had to change her schedule because she had to drive a little further, where she was driving about 15 minutes from the house. She's now driving an hour to an hour and 10 minutes, depending on what kind of traffic she runs into. So that was all going on, and what I couldn't say in that last video, because they were still thinking about it and hadn't decided and wanted to wait till they made a decision, was that my mom and my grandmother and my brother, who still lives at home with my mom, decided to move closer to us since my stepfather had passed away. My mom decided to retire, and they decided to sell both their houses and move in together since my grandmother's getting a little older, and they thought that would be, they could go ahead and do that now, and they'd move up here by us and be closer to the grandkids. So that meant while all that other stuff was going on, I had to start looking for houses and going with them to do walkthroughs and that kind of thing. Then at the same time, around October the 1st, my boss got moved to another position, and they asked me to do a 4-month detail in her position, and then knowing down the road that that job may be coming open permanently. And so I was taking on new responsibilities at work while trying to find them a house and work with them on a house. Hey bud, you say hi?
What do here?
And so all that was going on, and then of course
Daddy,
Christmas
what
happened.
are you trying to?
I'm making a video. You gotta either be quiet or go back and play, okay?
Daddy, just here to tell you, I wasn't playing on the pig with nice tree.
Oh, you weren't? What were you doing?
I was on the slide sitting on the yadder.
Oh, okay.
So I went down the slide and knocked the stairs down the trampoline because it wasn't in the right place.
Oh, okay. Would you put it in the right place?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can you go jump? Or are you going back in the house? Sorry for that interruption. So we were looking for houses. When we found the house, helped them find one. It had to be painted. They wanted some bookshelves built, so I was working with our contractors that helped us when we remodeled our house to get all that done and see about that. In the meantime, at work, another one of our supervisors that works under me retired, and so I was trying to do the boss's job, my job, and his job all at the same time. And of course, I had a lot of help from the staff and other folks that worked there, so it wasn't like I took on all the responsibilities, but it was definitely a busy time there. So all of that was going on. My mom did retire in December, and they were almost moved up here. It is now, of course, May of 2019. They have been going back and forth the last few months. We have made a bunch of trips just going through stuff that was in the various barns and closets and all that. My grandmother lived in the same place, I think, since like '84, when actually my dad built her house for her back before my parents were divorced when I was little. And my mom and stepdad lived at the same place on the almost 6 acres they had since a year or two after that, so right before I started the 3rd grade. So as you can imagine, 30 years of stuff you accumulate. They had to decide what they were going to bring since they were consolidating into one house, what furniture they were going to use and what they're bringing. So they have been going back and forth, and we've made a lot of trips moving furniture and different things. Still working on that, but they're almost moved up here. They're kind of going back and forth, but pretty much got their house here set up. They're just going through the last of the stuff at their houses there. So that has been what has been going on. We had all that. Of course, Christmas was thrown in there. My mom did retire at the end of December. I think I said that. And they have been busy trying to get moved. Of course, gymnastics season starts, which my daughter is in. So we had meets over the last few months. She just wrapped up her last meet this past weekend. She had her state meet for the division she's in. She's only 9, so these are small kids, but she did place 4th out of 18 people at the state meet in the vault and 5th in the bars. So wrapped up a good meet season. So that has been what is going on with us, and while we haven't posted many videos, we did have stuff going on here because of the move. We went ahead and closed in our barn. I think I talked about one of previous video where we showed our barn, and I talked about how we planned on closing in. We did have that done, and we had concrete poured in there. I have extended my garden on down. I think I talked about that in our videos from last summer, how we plan to extend the garden on down to the chicken pen. That's been done, so we're gonna show some videos of that. The bugs are getting me. The barn we had done several months ago, but I did take video. I just haven't gotten it posted, so we will do some of that. The garden. All right, we're back. We'll have to splice that in. I got a phone call, of course, right in the middle when I was making a video, among all the other interruptions. But I think I was talking about the garden. I've almost got it planted. We did extend it on down. It's almost right around 1,700 square feet now. And we have been planting tomatoes, squash, zucchini, all kinds of peppers, some herbs and flowers in there to help with pollination. We even put up a couple of archways and planted some climbing roses around those. So been working on that, and again, mainly just moving and busy with work. And so that is what we have been up to, but we hope to get back on track, getting some more videos out of what we're doing around here. I know several of you reached out, Old Camp Ranch and several others reached out through Facebook or sending me emails directly to check what was going on, and Rob over at Sayans Garden, I think is his new channel's name, reached out. So appreciate you guys checking in with us, and we've just been busy, and I didn't take my headset out as when I got that phone call. So that is what we've been doing, and we're going to get this video posted, and then I'm going to go ahead and edit some of the other ones and try to get some video of the garden and the barn and just other random stuff around here up for you guys. And hopefully we still have some subscribers that hung around this long waiting for us to put out a new video. I apologize for the delay, but sometimes life is just life, and you have things that come up, and that's just how it goes. So again, appreciate it all, and we'll catch you all in the next video.